Hello everyone, Arturo Maris here for another episode of Galactic Science. Okay, we have just hit sunset on day 2, and as you can see, I did manage to get the blast shield up. This was finished around noon of day 2. It's a layer of cobblestone with a layer of half cobble on top of it, and this should protect the entire area from meteors, and because of the half slab, mobs should not spawn on top of this. I did manage to expand the tree farm a little bit, not a whole lot, a little bit, and it's slowly producing wood for me, which is good because I need it badly. And other than that, I've been working on finishing off some quests, making some progress downstairs. I expanded the room a little bit, brought some of the technology down here, moved all the chests down here, and that's pretty much it. The next step is to kind of convert everything over to automation, and that will take a little bit of work because otherwise I'm just going to be manually doing this forever, and who wants to do that? But now I've got a decomposer. I can throw the obsidian in there, get some silicon dioxide, turn that into gravel, and the auto sieve, when it has power, will run. And that's the problem, is that a single Stirling engine running coal trying to power one automatic sieve, a decomposer, and a synthesizer, that's just not viable. This alone will take 40 RF a tick, and a single Stirling generator that is unenhanced or unupgraded will only produce 20 RF a tick. So this can't work in the long term. What I need to do is I need to make more Stirling engines, and I need to produce a self-sustaining power system to run them. Please forgive me, I just moved all this stuff and I don't remember where I stuck everything. Okay, I'll need a little bit of that. I'm going to make a few more Stirling engines first off, and to do that I need a few pistons. So let me do that. Need a little bit more wood. Okay. And then I will need some sticks. For the gears for the Stirling engines. Alright. Somewhere in here I should have some smooth stone. Smooth stone into stone bricks. And 4 more Stirling engines. Now, the trick of all this is, all of this has to get moved to set this up into a proper system for producing power. So I'm going to clear out my inventory a little bit while I do some excavation. And I'm basically going to move this wall back a bit. But first, I'm going to make some more picks because I am out of picks. You can see that my cobblestone generator is full at the moment, which is good. Okay. I'm hoping to have an RR pick in not too terribly much longer. I have one diamond. I have the ability to produce sand. I've already got the flint and the gunpowder to make TNT. That's pretty much everything I need. I'll need to make some torches, but those are easy enough to make. So I just need to get a functioning power system going so that I can really get some automation going and start producing resources without me having to do everything manually. Because that's really what kills you in this pack, is the manual nature up until you have automation set up. And I think that's what turns a lot of people off, is having to grind through everything manually. And if you just get some automation going, produce your resources automatically, and focus on improving that automation, improving your automation as you go, makes it a lot more fun to play. Okay. Okay, that should be enough for now. So let me grab some things that I will need. And again, it'll take me a few minutes to kind of figure out where I've stuck everything, so bear with me. Okay, I need that. Now this will eventually be the power system, but for now this is just the beginning of it. I'm just kind of laying the backbone of it, if you will. Now this is the bad thing about this particular setup I have here, is I just really don't have enough room for what I'm doing, and it's painful to make more space with a stone pick. So until I have that RR pick, everything's going to be cramped and kind of crowded. But eventually everything will get cleaned up and I'll have a nice setup. Don't you worry, all will be fixed. Just take a little while. Okay, let me gather up this stuff. Eventually all these will go through a sieve and produce resources for me. Just not yet. And I hate to break all this stuff because it's got partial power in it, but I don't really have a choice. So I'm going to take that. I'll leave that there for now. I'll leave that there for now. Okay, now the heart of this. What makes this all work? Need a bucket. Where is my bucket? There it is. Now you could use ice for this, but I went to the trouble of setting up a water generator there. I might as well make use of it. Okay, now when I take that moon turf away, I'll have another water producer here, and that's going to be the core of this. This decomposer will automatically break that water down for hydrogen and oxygen to produce power. Okay, I do not currently have another transfer node, so I'll have to make one, and I'm just going to make a couple here. Or am I? Do I have any redstone? I do not have any redstone. Okay, that can be a problem. But this one is full, so I'm going to scavenge this temporarily. It will eventually make its way back here. Except I have one small problem. It's not just a transfer node I need. I need a liquid transfer node, and I have not made one yet. I thought I had made one earlier. I have not. So let's get rid of this stuff that I don't need to be carrying again. I'm just thinking for a moment. And I left the door wide open. Let's see if there's any spiders out here. Not at the moment. And I haven't produced any wood. Oh, that's great. For some reason this is running very slowly, and I don't understand why. It's starting to annoy me. I have a theory that I'm going to do something about in just a second, see if that improves my wood production. Cool, okay. This is a little bit risky. Aha, okay. So, I'm going to take this floodlight and I'm going to put it over the tree farm, and I'm going to hope that that increase in light will give me better tree growth. And I'm just going to make a couple of these. This may or may not be the issue, but I'm going to operate on the assumption that it is for now. Okay. Because I noticed that since I put the blast shield up, the tree growth has slowed substantially. I could be completely wrong about this. Yep, spiders. Why did it have to be spiders? Gotta try to make sure they don't knock me out the wall, because there might be creepers or skeletons or zombies or something. And they may kill me if I'm not careful here. Yeah, let's get up here. Eat something. Yeah, regenerating slowly. Yep, skeleton right there. There we go. Okay. Okay. These produce an awful lot of light. It's part of the reason why I like them so much. I don't like everything to be dark and dim. I like to be able to see what I'm doing And I imagine y'all like that too. They are a little bit of a pain to set up, a little bit of a pain to install, but they do a good job. I like them. Let's get back in here, shut that door just in case. Eat something. And so now I've built myself into a kind of little catch-22. The universe is just bound and determined to distract me right now. And I really am not a huge fan of using coal to power these generators. It just seems like a waste to me when there's water right there that could be powering it very easily. Okay. I need a little bit of redstone to make the liquid transfer node, which is what I need. So I'm looking for 9 redstone. I should have done this earlier. That could be a problem. Two down, 7 to go. Now, unfortunately, to actually make this work, I need a couple of barrels. And I don't really have any spare barrels at the moment, and I don't really have any wood to make more barrels. I have mismanaged my resources. Alright. I do, however, have some bone meal, which is going to help out immensely. Let me just make sure I don't have any more. It's not a lot of bone meal, but it's a little bit. It may help. Aha! I think my theory was correct, because as soon as I put the floodlights up there, now I'm getting trees growing. There we go. Good. Can't waste that tin. It's too valuable. All right. Let's see if I have enough material to make 2 barrels now. I believe I do. Now, the bad thing about this is that I'm not immediately going to have everything I need to make this work. I'm going to need a lot more redstone than what I currently have. But we'll keep chugging along until we get what we need. Okay, now the way this is going to work is once it's all set up, the decomposer will absorb water, break it down into hydrogen and oxygen. The hydrogen will go here. It will get distributed to the Stirling engines. They will produce power, which will power this. The oxygen will go here, and that's pretty much it. But to make it work, I need a few things that I don't currently have. Let's see, I've got some iron. Need a module, yep. It's a little painful to use the iron for this, but let's look at these quests. I should have several that I've completed now. I don't have any quests at the moment that will imminently solve problems. This one, that one would have given me 3 barrels. Ah, well. The good decomposer is already fully charged with power, which is good. Slowly accumulating redstone that we will need. Okay. Where is my lapis? Lapis. I have exactly enough iron to do this. Put both world interaction upgrades in there. Let's get rid of, and there we go. Bringing in water, breaking down hydrogen and oxygen. Now, once I get an export module right here, it will automatically export those materials. But until that happens, let me gather that back up. Annoying. Hydrogen there, oxygen there. I lock both of them. And now it's a waiting game. So for a short period of time, I'm going to have to manually move this, which is annoying, but it's doable. Now the synthesizer, I can grab the synthesizer. And I am not going to put it right there yet, because then it'll suck up a bunch of power that I need for other things at the moment. Now, part of the problem here is all of these are attempting to they are attempting to fill their own energy buffers, which is something of a problem. So there's just virtually no power making it to the automated sieve here, which is part of the reason I was going to make another one. I was going to make a manual sieve. I hate to do that, but at the moment, if I want to make progress, I have to get through this period of time. And eventually I'll have enough iron that I'll convert this into another automated sieve and hook it up to my power system once everything's going a little bit better. And what I may actually do, I may actually take all of this out of here. And the reason is now it'll no longer draw power, or I hope it won't draw power. I may be wrong about that. Nope, it is attempting to draw power. Alright, nothing I can do about that. I really need to organize all of this stuff so that I can find what I need when I need it. Let's get some more turf and then let's get to work. So we've been going for a while. Why don't we call it a break here, and when I come back I'll have all my resources and I'll have this power system done, and you won't have to sit here and watch me do boring things like sieve dirt like this, okay? Thank you for watching. Arturo Ramirez signing out.